I don't get it. This is just fucking awful. This is awful. Holy shit. I'm so over this. I'm so over this. How is this even a game which is legal to sell in this form? I don't know. Welcome, ladies, gentlemen, and everyone in between, to the first episode of my very own iteration of Platinum Journey. Today, we will be discussing the classic survival horror game Silent Hill 2, one of my favourite games that I've ever played, finally returning to collect its ultra-rare Platinum trophy. Although, the game may have put up a bit of a fight. You'll see what I mean later. This game is rated at an 8 out of 10 difficulty on PSN profiles, which may explain the rarity of its Platinum trophy. Quickly before I begin, I would highly recommend that you play Silent Hill 2 for yourself and experience its incredible story. So if you would like to avoid spoilers, I would recommend skipping at least my first playthrough, as that is where I will be going most in depth onto the major story beats of the game. I will not be able to do this game truly any justice with only a brief recap, so if this is your first ever interaction with Silent Hill 2, I would recommend either skipping or clicking off the video and playing it for yourself first. Besides, all the requirements for the trophies that I obtain during this playthrough will essentially be repeated in future playthroughs anyway, besides the one ending that I get. $10 bronze, 12 silver, and 5 gold until I can unlock the platinum, coming to a total of 28. 3 of the bronze are for killing mandatory bosses, with another 3 for unlocking the free standard endings. The remaining 4 are for picking up 4 special items required for different endings. More on those later. The silver trophies are for getting the free special endings, 1 for defeating the final boss, 1 for completing the bonus scenario, Born from a Wish, 2 kill related trophies, 1 for 75 melee kills and 1 for 75 shooting kills, 1 for collecting a total of 150 items in a playthrough, 1 for completing the boat section near the end of the game in under 80 seconds, 1 for receiving a total of less than 500 damage by the end of the game, and 2 for picking up specific special items. Finally, the gold trophies are for obtaining the dog key, completing the game in under 3 hours, completing the game on extra rated difficulty, completing the game with 2 saves or less, and finally for obtaining the green hyperspray. Not as simple as it sounds. The plan of action is to take my first playthrough at my own leisure, enjoying revisiting the game that I adore so much, while specifically avoiding popping the trophies for 75 melee kills and 75 shooting kills, alongside the trophy for completing the boat section at the end of the game in under 80 seconds. You'll see why later. I will have to play for the game a minimum of 4 additional times to obtain a save file for every ending, each with their own arbitrary requirements, alongside a brief playthrough of the bonus scenario, Born from a Wish, for our final run and this game's greatest challenge, the 10-star run. James Sunderland has come to Silent Hill to find his once-fought deceased wife, Mary, after a letter from her showed up at his doorstep 3 years after her death. Walking towards the town, we meet a young woman named Angela, warning us to stay away from the town. And here we have the most iconic part of the Silent Hill HD collection, the Comic Sans font on this sign. Only present in this version of the game, because this is probably the worst version of Silent Hill 2 and 3 you can play, but it's also the only version with a trophy list, so it's the only version we can play for the platinum. I'm sure you've noticed by now that the frame rate is not the best. Making my way through the town and eventually finding a key, I entered the next major section of the game, the Woodside Apartments. Navigating through the dark halls, we meet three major characters. A young girl who stops us from picking up an important key, a man named Eddie, and of course... Oh my god! It's the guy from Dead by Daylight. It's the guy from Dead by Daylight. Oh, he's gonna tunnel me out. No! No! Oh! After finding and talking to Angela again, we soon have our first fight with Pyramid Head. This isn't a very difficult fight, but it might cause me some grief later. Finding the same little girl out on the street after the fight, she reveals she knows who Mary is and that she knows us, but she runs away before we can get any more information out of her. We arrive at Rosewater Park only to stumble across the ever-mysterious Maria. We escort Maria through the town, avoiding the many monsters roaming the streets, eventually finding ourselves in the bowling alley, overhearing a conversation between Eddie and the little girl who we now know her name to be Laura. As we enter the room and talk to Eddie, Laura runs out of the room and we follow her to our next major area, Brookhaven Hospital. Here we can finally obtain our first trophy for defeating the Flesh Lips boss for the first time. Oh, got it. Nice. This should be... Where's that letter? First trophy, we're on the board. Let's go. This is really loud. There we go. Excellent. On the way out of the hospital, disaster strikes. I hate how long it takes to load. Did I shut off my flashlight? Is the game bugging out? It hasn't fully loaded the room. Oh, it is a good, you know what? It's a good thing I just saved. Can I cut out? I'll have to do this. That's another bug with the HD collection. It just fails to load rooms sometimes. I don't think it happens that often. Yeah, it fucking bugs out. I have to restart my PS3. Okay. After restarting my console, we are chased out of the hospital by Pyramid Head, but Maria... Bye-bye, Maria. Unfortunately didn't make it. Moving on from the hospital, we roam the streets of Silent Hill until we can find what we need to make it to the Historical Society, going down the comically long flight of stairs to reach Toluca Prison. Eddie is there to greet our arrival with some friendly advice before we quickly gather everything we need to leave and head to the labyrinth. In this area, I would like to spend a little extra time here to grab the Great Knife. This weapon will come in handy for the next boss fight and it will be very important to remember picking up on future playthroughs. We find Maria once again in a cell, seemingly having no memories of her death, and we have to navigate around the labyrinth to free her. Eventually, we find Angela being attacked by our next boss fight, Abstract Daddy, who will unlock our next trophy. That easy. That easy. For like 3 hits, if you don't fuck it up. Trophy! Childhood trauma. Very nice. That's trophy number 2. Soon after we find the other entrance to Maria's cell, only to find her dead for the second time. We leave her body behind to find a graveyard for all the names of those called to Silent Hill. Eddie, Angela, and an open grave for James. Jumping down our very own grave, we enter our next boss fight against the man himself, Eddie. Of course, as you can see in the footage, the first phase is made a complete choke by a very reliable strategy. But the second phase is where the difficulty lies. On normal difficulty, it isn't too bad, but this fight will give me trouble later on, mark my words. Leaving this room is the boat section across Toluca Lake, where we will sit on the water for around a minute to avoid popping its previously mentioned trophy. Crossing the lake, we reach the Lakeview Hotel, finding Laura again, where we talk with her, and she gives us a letter she received from Mary saying that she wanted to adopt the girl given different circumstances. We continue through the hotel, entering the employee section, and finally popping the trophy for picking up 150 items in one playthrough. 16? So not too long ago. Ah, there we go. Kenai. There we go. Trophy. We find the videotape James and Mary made on their last visit to the hotel and unlock the room they stayed in to view the tape and find out the truth. James suffocated Mary with a pillow after finally snapping from her being sick for a very long time, and in his guilt and delusion was called by the town of Silent Hill in hopes of finding Mary, being punished for the town for what he has done and to force him to come to terms with it. We traverse through the now ruined hotel and find Angela for the final time, disappearing up a flaming staircase, never to be seen again. Soon after, we find Maria again, who promptly gets executed once again by 2 pyramid heads, leading to our next boss and trophy. Is that it? Soft punch. It's not. Gotta be the only one behind. Yeah, that's it. Nice. GG. I've got... Oh, trophy. I don't need you anymore. Hell yeah. Directly after this is the final boss of the game, Maria. Again. Defeating her will end the game and pop 2 trophies. One for defeating her, and one for obtaining the leave ending.
James.
Bye, Mary. GG easy. Gonna get sued for even mentioning Nintendo. Uh-oh. Trophy. Say goodbye. Defeat Mary. Hell yeah. Because Silent Hill 3 is connected to 1, and obviously I love Silent Hill 3. Here we are. Free to go. That's the leave ending. Good stuff. Now that our first playthrough is over, it's time to focus on getting the rest of the game's endings, including the bonus scenario. Moving on to the second playthrough, this will be spent trying to get the Maria ending. This has the most strict requirements out of the 3 basic endings, requiring you to basically babysit Maria during the sections you have her as a companion, staying as close to her as much as possible and ensuring she takes as little damage as possible while avoiding bumping into her at all times, alongside other specific little things such as revisiting Maria in her hospital bed and in her cell. Alongside this, going immediately to the hospital instead of backtracking after the bowling alley. It is also recommended to not interact with certain things, such as Mary's letter and photo, Angela's knife, and the diary pages on top of the hospital, as these will all detract points from the Maria ending and make it significantly less likely to get it. Heading into the playthrough allows us to get our first New Game Plus item, the chainsaw, which will also pop our very next trophy. Most of the time spent will be with Maria. Here we go. This is a trophy. Chainsaw. I got a chainsaw. Give me my trophy. Trophy. Overkill. There we go. 7 trophies done. Hell yeah. Oh, I don't want to hang around with Maria. Solely because I have to fucking walk for like ages. I'm gonna turn off auto run. Is it here? Yes, it is. Auto walk on. Ew. Hello, Maria.
Mary?
Mary? No, wait. You're not. Do I look like your girlfriend?
No.
No,
you're
my
not.
late wife.
Do I look like your girlfriend?
No, my late wife.
But easy game. Hey, Maria. Oh, no, don't run. Are you ready, Maria? Let's go. This is the most riveting part of the platinum journey. Mary? Wait, you're not. Do I look like your girlfriend? No, my late wife. Where's yours? So I walked to Bonelli, and Bonelli after I cannot remember the name. I'm right, the no, my second wife. It's not my name. It's ready. It's another name. What was your book? So they do. So you trade. Now you're gonna sell one book. Like, come on, dude. This sucks. You find me? Yeah, good. We didn't sell the one. Obviously, book. Trade. Go, go. That shit. Okay. I play the man in this game. Watch this. I'm non-issue. Especially when I'm like, yeah, non-binary trade. So I'm Maria, yeah, here's what I got. What the fuck is that? We're good. Okay, imagine being in this situation and just walking all the way to fucking where you're going, you know what I mean? Like, what are you doing? James is completely chill right now. He could not be more calm. It's true, he's got a chainsaw. If I had a chainsaw, I wouldn't be very afraid. I'd be like, okay, come fucking get me, dickheads, you know what I mean? Bad bitch on my side, chainsaw in my hands, like, fucking undefeatable. And we're back to Maria. The 1 minute break from her was nice though, I will admit. Where is she? She's over here. Hello. Let's go. Back to walking at a snail's pace. Maria is at the bottom of the stairs. I have to be careful not to bump in there because she likes to just stand there and wait. Yep. You coming? Thank you, Maria. So the first thing I realistically want to do in the hospital is get to the 3rd floor so I can promptly ignore Maria so she can go take a rest, and then I'll come back to like check on her again because that's points towards the ending again. The less I have to worry about her, the better. Because if I don't get this ending, I'm gonna be a little upset. I'm gonna be real. One of these rooms is the Maria room. She's still behind me. Excellent. Good job, Maria. Is it? It is. Hell yeah. Hi, Maria. Welcome back. Can I talk to you again? No, but I do need to revisit you. Hi, Maria. Goodbye, Maria. Okay, moment of truth. Is she lying in the bed? I'm pretty sure that's the sign of the Maria ending. It should be. If it's not, I'm gonna be deeply upset. Let's go. That's the Maria ending. I was worried there for a second. I was worried, admittedly. Oh, this should be free trophies. Hard to hit for taking less than 500 points of damage. Warp speed for completing the game in less than 3 hours, I believe. And second best for getting the Maria ending. Excellent. That was a pretty successful playthrough, all things considered. Very nice. The next playthrough I chose to complete was Maria's DLC scenario, Born from a Wish. Now, admittedly, I don't really understand the events of this scenario, although I was happy to see Maria fleshed out more, seemingly created by the town, yet still being a conscious thinking being, although unaware of her true purpose to help James get over his personal trauma. At the end of this short playthrough, we will earn the trophy for completing it. Hell yeah, that was good. Restless Dreams. That is Born from a Wish completed. Very nice. Next up, we will be getting the game's next ending, the In-Water ending. This is easier to get than the Maria ending, and its requirements are less demanding, as you need to examine Angela's knife, read the diary pages on the hospital's roof, read the message to James in Neely's bar after the hospital, use the headphones in the reading room in the Lakeview Hotel, and to listen to the entirety of the dialogue in the hallway at the end of the game. It is also recommended to delay healing as much as you can, as staying at low health for long periods of time will also help you get this ending. Unfortunately, during this playthrough is where the game decided to not allow me to progress once again. There he is. Hello, Pyramid Head. Ignore him. Go this way. The dead man. Skip the cutscene. Why is my flashlight off? It's not off. It's just the room hasn't loaded in. Ah. Can I interact with any of this? Maybe this will fix it. Hopefully this will fix it. Oh, Jesus. Is this gonna crash my game? It's gonna crash my game. I think I can soft reset the game. Hopefully. Okay. Okay, we're good. We aren't good? I didn't save. I didn't save my game. Oh. Fuck. You are kidding me. There goes like 20 minutes of my life. I mean, at least it happened at the start of the game. If that happens on the 10-star run, oh my god. Oh my god, I'm gonna be so upset. I'm gonna be so upset. That was just, oh, it's just, oh, fuck, that's heartbreaking. Oh, man. That's so unfortunate. So unfortunate. Oh my god. Oh. What the fuck? What the fuck? The Silent Hill HD collection is a functional, working game, by the way. It is functional and it's working and it is worth your time and money to play.
Silent Hill.
Even the audio is choppy.
You promised you'd take me there again someday.
It like it's cutting out. Oh my god!
But you never did. Wow.
What's gonna happen when the cutscene ends? Hang on, I'm gonna skip it and see what happens. Can I even do it now? I'm gonna go this way. This is where the road would be. This would just end. No, I can just keep going. I can just keep. How far can I go? Can I go out into the fog? Let's find out. Okay, well let's try to go to the stairs. They would be roughly over here somewhere. I think it's just over. I think I have to restart my game. Which is probably gonna crash my PS3 because it did that last time. For some fucking reason. Wow. I've never seen this happen before. It's very interesting. Can I even... Can I do anything? Will this work? Oh, it's dark now. Because I entered the forest, I think, maybe. Don't know what the fuck to do. Right, I'm gonna try loading Maria's scenario just to see what happens. I am curious. Okay, everything is just missing. There's 2 Marias though. It's kinda cool. Woo, 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 woo. There was 2 James at the start of the game. The door should be. I don't know where the fuck the door is. That's so weird. Can I shoot you? This game is so fucked. Wow. Functional video game. Holy shit. Like, I knew the HD collection had problems, but I've never seen it as bad as this. I've reset will, restarting my game will fix this. It's happened before, but I've never... Oh, I hit the door. I took damage. Why did I take damage? Can I hit the door again? No, I can't. I'm stuck in the void. Later in the hospital, we have our second crash of the playthrough. Are we kidding me? It happened again? It happened again? Oh my fucking god. I'm so thankful that I literally just saved. You know what? Fuck you, Maria. Fuck you, Maria. Now what happens? Because I got a game over. What happens now? Vigorous testing. Let's find out. Yeah, we're still in the void. And Maria's not here this time. Now watch my PS3 turn off again. Yay! This is just going so well today. It's going so well. Second time this playthrough this has happened. Ugh. You know what? I think this is an okay place to end the stream. Personally, if it's just not gonna work today, I think that's a sign. I am just gonna let it go for now. I returned to the game the next day to finish the playthrough and successfully get the in water ending without any more issues, popping its respective trophy.
Mary?
How can you tell? You can't tell immediately, like you can't with the Maria ending.
Wrong again.
This isn't.
Mary's dead.
Is this the? I hope it's not the lead
killed
ending.
her.
Shit.
I'll be here for you.
This might be the lead ending. Please be in water. Please be in water. Please be in water. Oh, shit, this is the lead ending. Oh no, it was in water? What? Goodbye. Oh shit, I probably shouldn't have skipped that. That's my bad. Oh, oh shit. Oh, my bad. For our next playthrough, we will be attempting to get the rebirth ending on hard difficulty, to prepare for the 10-star run, and to get a save file to practice the boat section for later. We will also be doing this on Riddle Level Extra, which was unlocked by completing a playthrough on each riddle difficulty, beginner, normal, and hard. Selecting hard again unlocks extra difficulty. This ending has very easy requirements, only requiring us to pick up 4 special items throughout the playthrough to unlock the ending. The White Chrism in the Woodside Apartments, and yep, there it is, the White Chrism. That is trophy number 13. Trophy. Fountain of Youth. The Book of Lost Memories near the bowling alley. Yep, here it is. The Book of Lost Memories. That should be a trophy, I believe. Not so lost memories. Hell yeah. The Obsidian Goblet in the Historical Society. Where's the Obsidian Goblet? That should be a trophy. Where are we? Unholy Grail, trophy number 15. And finally, the Book of Crimson Ceremony in the Lakeview Hotel Overworld. Okay. Oh, got it. There we go. Book of Crimson Ceremony. Very nice. Light reading. Picking up all 4 will lock us in to the ending upon completion of the final boss. Unfortunately, this is where the problems of this platinum journey truly start to shine. Our crashing issue makes not 1, but 2 more appearances. There are some healing items over here and a save point, so I will be using those. Why does it take so long to load? Why can't I see? Did I turn my flashlight off? It did the thing again. It just failed to load. And I have to do that again because I didn't get to a save. I fucking hate this game. This version of the game, I should say, because this is only an issue on this version. Oh my god. So, Jesus. I think I'll just be playing the Enhanced Edition if I ever feel like replaying this game. I swear to fucking god. Again? Can I even leave? No, I can't. That's twice in like 10 minutes. Oh my god. I'm so done. I'm so done with this shit. I'm so fucking done. I cannot wait for this to be over. I cannot wait for this to be over. That's not even the worst part. I was not at all prepared for how boring and how tedious the double Pyramid Head boss fight would be on hard. Both of them move faster and they have an absurd amount of health. Reportedly taking around at least 50 rifle shots to take down. Now, that doesn't sound too bad, does it? You see, the issue is, and this is my fault, I neglected to pick up the rifle in the prison, thinking that I could get away with not doing so. There is also a strategy, however, with the Great Knife, where you can back yourself into a corner and stun lock the bosses and kill them quickly. I didn't pick up the Great Knife. This is the... It's gonna be annoying the next 2 fights, but that's okay. We don't have to do them ever again after this, so... Glad I don't have to do this again after this. I'm glad. This is the last playthrough where it really matters. Can I decrease the difficulty? Can I change the difficulty? That would be nice. This otherwise. I can't use melee weapons. I have to rely on the fucking shitty shotgun. Because I don't have the rifle. I'm dead. What do I do? How do I kill him consistently? Is there like a strat? The fight is supposed to take 3 minutes and 30 seconds playing in hard combat. Is it time-based? Is it always time-based? Do you have the Great Knife? No, I forgot to pick it up. Okay, we're just gonna run around for 3 minutes, 30 seconds. I'm gonna set a timer. We're gonna try that. soon as I gain control, I'll start the timer. Go. What's the timer looking like? 3 minutes, 40 seconds. We're just gonna be... check this. Running around for the rain. You reduce that timer by shooting at it too. You just gotta survive. Just fight back every once in a while, okay? I will drop. Heal a bit first. Handgun so I can actually dodge the attacks after shooting. What do I do? I don't understand. I don't understand what the fuck to do. I don't know if this works around on hard. Circle strafe around them for about 10 minutes. Fire 5 handgun bullets. I've been here for 30 minutes. I've been here for 30 minutes. Shit. Guess we just try again. I don't have much choice, unfortunately. This is so bad. It's so bad. Did he just hit the hole? Interesting. I'm dead. I'm taking a brag. I'm taking a brag. I can't fucking do this. I can't do this. This is the most fucking bullshit thing I've experienced in like a long time, if I'm being completely honest. Live next. That would be nice. Because I'm Perry's quickly losing it. Why are we aiming? The auto aim is so inconsistent. Alongside everything else about this fight. But I was that low? My controller wasn't vibrating nearly as much. Oh my god. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. Who the fuck designs a fight this boring to last this long? You know what I mean? I don't get it. I don't get it. And I can't even do anything. I didn't pick up the rifle. I didn't pick up the 2 fucking weapons that I actually need for this fight. Would it be worth just restarting and getting what you need? If I die like 20 minutes in one more time, I'm gonna consider just doing another playthrough and grabbing the stuff, because this is just awful. Or just not doing, actually just not doing it in hard mode would be way easier, because I got what I needed from hard mode. I got the save file for the boat section so I can practice it later, but is it worth doing a whole, like this is the end of the game, like is it worth doing a whole ass playthrough? I don't know. I don't know. You know what? You're right. Fuck this game. I'm doing this again. I'm just starting a new playthrough. It's not. Will it still be on Riddle Extra though? Because that's what I need. My playthrough's on Riddle Extra difficulty. If the new one that I start isn't on Riddle Extra, then I have to continue with the save file. Because then I have to do 3 playthroughs again. Fuck. This might not even work. I fucking tried, but I meant to do hard. That was the wrong thing to do. And hard. If I'm not on Riddle Extra, then it's over. I just have to suck it up, really. Yeah, I would just rather play the game again. I would just rather do it, but unfortunately, I may not be able to do that because of the difficulty I'm playing on. If it's on extra, we're good. We'll only find out when I get to a save point, which is like 30 seconds away. This could be really bad. Because I don't want to do these fucking boss fights anymore. They're so bad. Go on. Okay, it's on extra. We're good. I don't feel good about it, but I would rather just take the pussy way out at this point. Like, if it was actually meaningfully difficult, if it was difficult in a way that's actually enjoyable, if it provided an actual challenge, rather than just unload 200 shots into this enemy that will hit you every time you fucking shoot it, maybe I'd do it. Maybe I would do it. Maybe I'd have a lot of fun doing it. But it's not fun. It's not fair. It's not enjoyable. So I'm just gonna play the game again. I'm beginner. I got what I wanted out of hard mode. I got a save file at the boat section. I don't care anymore. I don't care. I'm so over it. I'd rather just play the game again. It's not unreasonable. I think that's perfectly fine. I will only ever push myself to finish something unbelievably challenging if I think it's worthy of being completed. That isn't fun difficult. That is boring difficult. I was fighting off the urge to sleep for half of that. If I'm actively engaged, I'm having a good time, then I'll do it. I don't care. This isn't the standard I want to set for myself, but any difficult challenge, I'm going to commit to it. But this isn't... It's barely difficult. It's just a time sink. Not getting hit is the biggest... Not being hit and not falling asleep is the biggest issue. Like, I'm not doing it. Maybe if it was designed well, maybe if it was good, maybe if I was having fun, but I'm not. So I'm not going to force myself when I'm not having fun. Because there'll always be some, like, dickheads that are going to say, oh, well, you don't deserve to have the platinum because you didn't do this in hard. Playing it on hard, doing those final 2 bosses on hard isn't even technically required for the platinum. There's no trophy for beating the game on hard difficulty. There's only the 10-star one that requires hard, and you end the game before those 2 boss fights anyway. So it's not even required. Why should I push myself to do something that isn't required for the platinum trophy? Why would I waste my time fighting those bosses for the next 3 hours when I could just do them in seconds on an easier difficulty? I don't see the point in that at all. Now, I do recognize that this is my fault, and I could have done this if I had properly prepared and picked up the items that I would need. But after over an hour and a half of attempts of running around in the circle and getting roughly only 4 shots off per minute, and the boss reportedly taking around 500 handgun shots to kill, I just think that the health values are just maybe a little bit unbalanced, maybe not very well designed, you know, personally, maybe in my opinion. That alongside having to fight the final boss, Mary, straight afterwards, when I would have very little to no ammo with no checkpoint, I just decided to save myself the trouble. It just wasn't worth it. It would have making the decision to start a new playthrough on easy saved me time over actually doing the bosses. And after a couple of hours and defeating the bosses within around 20 seconds on easy difficulty, popping the trophy for obtaining the rebirth ending, and completing the game on extra riddle difficulty. Nice. Good stuff. Different music for the credits as well. I didn't know I had that. Rebirth ending on extra riddle difficulty. That's for extra riddle difficulty and say your prayers for getting the rebirth ending. Nice. How long did that take? 1 hour 19 minutes. Not too bad. Jesus. I would have spent that 1 hour 19 minutes still on that boss fight. Mary straight after, like I wasn't having a good time. I wasn't having a good time at all. It may have taken forever, but I'm glad. I'm glad I spent the time to just bite the bullet and do a different playthrough, because Next up, we're going to start attempting to obtain the trophy Who Needs a Gun? We're picking up the green hyper spray. This means we're finally beginning to start attempts for the 10-star run, the hardest part of this platinum journey. What makes this run so difficult, you may be wondering? Well, I hope you're ready for a bit of information overload, because there is a lot that is required to complete this playthrough. For this playthrough, I will have to beat the game on action level hard, which as you should know by now, is a bit of the pain in the ass. I have to beat the game on riddle level hard or extra. I need to have a save file for every ending except for the UFO ending. I need to beat the game with 2 saves or less in under 3 hours, and while taking less than 500 points of damage, which, for reference, is James going from full health to dying 5 times. I will additionally need to pick up a total of 150 items during the run, including the 8 special items: the blue gem, the chainsaw, the hyperspray, the white chrism, the Book of Lost Memories, the obsidian goblet, the Book of Crimson Ceremony, and finally, the dog key, which is especially important as we will be going for the dog ending to not only clean up our last ending required, but to also end the game early, skipping the final 2 boss fights entirely. We will also be able to pop the free trophies that I avoided up until now, as they are the most reliable way to track the respective requirements for the run, getting 75 fighting kills, 75 shooting kills, and for completing the boat section in under 80 seconds. Before even beginning the playthrough, you're going to want to go to the options menu and press R1 to open a secret extra options menu. From here, find bullet adjust and change it to X3. This will triple the amount of bullets you pick up. For example, a standard box of hanger bullets usually has 10. With this setting on, it would now be 30. This is absolutely essential to completing the run, as without it, it would be unbelievably difficult to get the resources for 150 total kills on hard difficulty. Starting the run, we immediately pick up the blue gem in the room respawning, not only because we're going to use it to obtain the UFO ending after completing the 10-star run by reloading our save, it is one of the 8 special items we need to complete the run, also popping the We're Not Alone trophy for picking it up. Right, so here I need to pick up the blue gem. This is a trophy. There it is. We're not alone for picking up the blue gem. Good stuff. Good start. Continuing on the path to Silent Hill, it is important to also pick up the chainsaw, as it is also another essential special item and could also be useful during the run. I am going to give you a little spoiler to what happens next. I lose the run fairly early. I'm sure if you've noticed the glaring issue that has been plaguing me the entire Platinum journey, that you might know where this is going. Oh my god. Unavoidable hit. At least it wasn't that far in. And it was kind of a shit start anyway. It was kind of a shit start. Seeing this as an opportunity to correct mistakes and have an even better run, I brushed off the crash and jumped straight back in for another attempt. I get through the majority of the woodside apartments without any problems, picking up the white chrism along the way. So far, so good. It was only during the fight against Pyramid Head when I discovered something very, very important. Yeah. I dodged that. I'm so fucking done with this. I'm so fucking over this. Pyramid Head has an insta-kill attack. Good to know. Attempt number 3. Back to the apartments yet again, having literally just entered the area when the game decided that it, once again, did not want me playing it. No, the aim has once again failed to load. Can I pick up the flashlight? Okay, well it spawns at the enemy. Can it? Okay, I can path around. See what happens if it kills me? Because I've never got killed in the abyss. At least it happened like 10 minutes in. I don't care that much. Let's find out. It probably just won't. It probably just do the same thing again when I load in, but if it loads, it doesn't even load the first cutscene. Yeah, okay, I have to do this shit again. As devastating as these were, I wasn't done yet. Once again, I charged through the town and through the apartments, finally making my way back to Pyramid Head. The sky one now. He hasn't. Woo! Okay. Well, I can do that. That's plenty of distance. Okay, that's it, okay. Whew. Let's fucking go, let's fucking go. Ooh, that was nervous, that was nerve-wracking. Oh, didn't like that. You can't get too close because then he will like swing at you, so. That was fucking scary though. Heart's going a bit. Ooh. Okay. Good shit. Okay. That's the scary part done. Now I just need to worry about crashing. Dog key, steel pipe, and book of memories, all very easy to do. And get all the loot around that area as well. That's a little off my mind. I feel better. Well, I don't because my heart's still going a bit, but I will feel better in a second. I still got that like sinking feeling that I reckon is about to go wrong, but I'm feeling like once it registers that I'm okay, we're good. We are kind of taking a second here to load, aren't we? Should I have kept my mouth shut? I'm gonna... Can I move? No. None of my buttons do anything. Can I... Oh, Jesus. The home button's not working either. I think it's over. Nothing's working. I'm... It did. It crashed. It's over. You know what? We've been here for fucking 2 hours. I'm done for today. I'm fucking done. I'm so over this. Just lost runner. Exactly. It's like I did nothing wrong. I did that boss fight perfectly. Took no damage. And my reward is the game just not working. It's just so demotivating. I really don't want to do this anymore. It's so fucking disheartening that this happens every fucking time that I try to do this. Like, I'm gonna troubleshoot after stream to see if there's anything I can do to help alleviate it, but I doubt it. I really do doubt it. I think this is just a built-in part of the game, but I will troubleshoot just in case there's like something I can do to like even reduce the risk like of it happening again. Because this is just ridiculous. And I just can't do it anymore. I fucking can't. I don't have the patience, I don't have the willpower. I will get this platinum one way or another, but it's fucking defeating me right now. It really is. Enough was enough. I had done some research and found that the best way to fix any crashing or not loading was to go to your PS3's game data utility, not the save data utility, and delete the game from your console. booting the game up again, re-downloading the update patch, and you should be okay from this point on. If I had to guess what the problem was, I think my copy's game data had some corrupted files, as I bought it pre-owned and have owned it myself for about 2 years now, so replacing them with the fixed files was what I assume solved the problem. So if you're having similar issues, I would recommend doing this yourself. I returned the next day to continue my attempts, making my way through the beginning areas of the game one final time, making my way back to Pyramid Head. Yeah, both Alan Wake 1 and An American Nightmare on sale. The original Alan Wake 1. That was a little too close, but the fight's over now. That's the scary part of the first section done. This is excellent. This is like good time, really good time as well. Like I've been streaming for less than half an hour. Oh, which allowed them to make FC. This is the new PB, by the way. New PB. It actually loaded. I think the issue's been fixed. I think it's safe to say. It was at this moment where I knew that the worst was behind me and the run would be a breeze from now on. Continuing forward with a new sense of confidence, I found the next special item, the dog key, popping our next trophy. Need to pick this up. Got the dog key, and that should be a trophy. Any second now. Any second now. Man's best friend, trophy number 20. Hell yeah. Awesome. After picking up the steel pipe, which will come in handy later, and the Book of Lost Memories and entering the hospital, I make it all the way to the Flesh Lips boss fight again. Oh, come on. I don't have any ammo for my shotgun. The fight's over. The fight's over. Nice. Fight's over. GG. I did take more damage than I wanted to though. But it's still not enough to make me want to restart or anything, so. We'll watch this, because I haven't seen it before. I haven't seen it in a long time. Oh! What is that? It's some sort of unidentified flying object. Whoa. That was scary. Straight after the fight, after using the blue gem for the first time in the run, I have officially entered the hospital's overworld, the location of the first save point of our run. Unfortunately, right after reuniting with Maria, seconds away from the first save. I don't get why it's a difficulty specific mechanic. Okay, that's not good. Still. I thought she was still on the floor. I didn't know she got up that quickly. That's fine. Won't make that mistake again. Maria just fucking died. Oh my god. There's no fucking way I lost that to fucking Maria. I hate her so much. I hate her so much. Why the fuck was she just standing there? In the fucking hate. Why the fuck did I don't get it. This is just fucking awful. This is awful. Holy shit. That's so annoying. I was literally minutes away from my first save. Literally minutes away. And Maria had to I fucking hate Maria. Why the The camera angle was also to blame there as well, because it would not let me turn around and see that Maria was in fact standing there. I could not see her at all. Jesus. Rewatching this clip, I'm still not really sure if I shot Maria or the nurse got her. Jumping straight into the next run, I repeat everything necessary, picking up the blue gem, chainsaw, white chrism, and defeating Pyramid Head without any issue. All was going well. I pick up the dog key and the Book of Lost Memories once again and made it back to the hospital. The Flesh Lips fight was completed quickly and efficiently, and I found myself at the hospital's overworld yet again. Thankfully, this time I got through without Maria's intervention and made it to the first save of the run. The reasoning for saving here first is due to the Pyramid Head chase directly after, which may not be difficult in any sense of the word, but is a coin flip whether you make it free or not, as it is entirely up to if Maria gets free or not. You can try and help her by shooting Pyramid Head whenever you get to the bars you can see through, but sometimes she just dies before you even make it there. Good thing I saved there too, as she died immediately before I had a chance to help her. Yeah, she's probably dead. Yeah, see, there was nothing I could do there to stop that. That's why you save there. Prime example of why we save. Because that is unavoidable. It's about a 50-50 whether she fucking makes it or not. Just to quickly note, I won't be counting deaths directly after a save or whenever I reset intentionally as an attempt, as to me that feels like artificially increasing the amount of times I've lost a run to inflate the difficulty from a viewer's perspective, so I will not be counting those as actual deaths. Trying again, I make it free without issue and once again enter the streets of Silent Hill. Although, instead of immediately heading towards the Historical Society, I will instead spend a lot of time grinding my remaining shoot and fighting kills here, spending as much time as necessary, while also making a quick pit stop at the Caravan on Saul Street to pick up our next special item, the Hyper Spray. After about 15 minutes of cleaning up my fighting kills, the trophy popped. Oh, that's funny as fuck. Oh, I forgot that could happen. I haven't seen that happen in ages. Oh, there it is. Melee Master. That is the trophy for the 75 melee kills. Now I can work on the shooting kills. That is half of the kills done. Excellent. Scouring the streets along the way to my objective, I was seemingly making good progress towards the shoot kills, so I decided to press onwards, not forgetting to pick up the obsidian goblet along the way. Speeding through the prison, I make it to the labyrinth. There is a major issue in the HD collection version of Silent Hill 2 that I have neglected to mention throughout this journey so far, but believe me, it has been an issue the entire time. Whenever you close a menu or enter a new room, the room around you loads in faster than the black screen fades in, meaning that enemies are able to hit you before you can even see them. If you are unable to dispatch these enemies in time before it loads in, you are likely to just get hit. I'm mentioning this now because the labyrinth is especially notorious for this happening, taking unnecessary damage and fucking over your requirement. Throughout the area, I had to pre-fire every enemy that I heard throughout the entire area, just so I didn't take any extra damage. I knew you could get hit there out of the loading screen, so I just kind of pre-fired him. Making my way through the labyrinth, I made sure to grab the great knife, as it will help immensely with the next boss fight. At the end of the area, just before the Abstract Daddy boss fight, I decided to make my second and final save of the run. As to trick the quick kill, Abstract Daddy may be consistent, but it is very easy to mess up. And as the next ideal save is just before Eddie, which is less than 10 minutes away from this point. It was once again a great idea to save where I did, as I proceeded to mess it up not once, but twice in a row, meaning I would have had to grind a ridiculous amount of kills all over again if I didn't. Next up is the Eddie fight, which can easily be the make or break for an attempt, as the amount of damage he can do to you is absurd. Fortunately, the first phase of his fight can be entirely cheesed by having the steel pipe and holding both square and right trigger on your controller straight out of the cutscene, causing Eddie to continuously try to punch you and failing due to the perfect rhythm of the pipe, defeating him without taking any damage. Unfortunately, however, the second phase is potentially the scariest encounter in the entire run, as too many hits can result in him dealing a ridiculous amount of damage to you, or just straight up killing you if you don't heal in time. I never found a consistent way to defeat him with as minimal damage as possible, so every fight felt like a dice roll. In my first fight, I was not happy with the amount of damage I took, so I reset, doing everything again up to that point, but on my second attempt, I managed to stun lock him with the great knife, admittedly after taking a good few hits. He shot up. He's just gonna stand there. Okay. He shot me. Okay. No, that makes sense. And then he hit me. Don't! I'm low. I'm low as fuck. That was bullshit, dude. I haven't even hit him once. Can you fuck off? That's doing so much damage. Okay. That's the quick kill. That, I think that like bounced back against the wall and hit him like for like double the damage each time. This is the run. I did take like a lot of damage there, but way less than before. I'm okay with that. Up next is the infamous boat section. Standing on the pier after the fight, I will use the blue gem for a second time in order to continue the points for the UFO ending. This is the part I've been avoiding popping the trophy for this entire time. As you may recall, I am required to beat this boat section in under 80 seconds. What makes this different on hard difficulty from every other difficulty is that on every difficulty besides hard, it just requires you to move forward as you would normally, just holding up on the left stick. However, on hard difficulty, the control scheme changes dramatically, requiring you to move the sticks similar to how you would a real boat, having to move both the left stick counterclockwise and the right stick clockwise at the exact same time, simulating a real rowboat, doing full rotations in order to move forward. Not only that, but at the very beginning you'll have to turn the boat towards the light, having to turn the left stick for a specific amount of time in order to line yourself up perfectly and then begin rowing as fast as you possibly can in a straight line. James doesn't start moving immediately whenever the cutscene ends, meaning that if you mess up the turn drastically, you may as well just reset. It is recoverable. I have recovered from it before, but it's few and far between. I personally found that turning like this for a full 5 seconds the moment James starts his animation to move was the most consistent way. But a friend of mine who watched me do this noted that it may be smart to count the amount of rows it takes before taking off, although I personally never got a chance to test this. I successfully made it across the lake with no issue, my practice save file allowing me to find a comfortable routine for me, finally popping the related trophy. Hello? Move. James! What are you doing? 1, 2, 3, 4. Go. That should line me up. Oh, that looks fucking perfect. Now I just need to do this as fast as I can. Oh, that was so good. You can't just do like half a rotation, you have to do full rotations every time. This hurts your thumbs like fuck. But it is fun. It's unique. I like it. I've never seen a game use boat mechanics like that before, you know. I think it's unique. It's a fun challenge. But when it's such a tight time limit, it's kind of scary. Because if I miss this, I have to redo all the stuff I just did. Is that it? That might be it. If I pop the trophy, that's it. Don't keep her waiting. There it is. I got it. First try as well. At last, I finally entered the final part of the run. The Lakeview Hotel. This is the moment when I finally noticed a potential problem. I need my kills as well. I cannot forget my kills. And my shooting kills. I'll get them here, hopefully. There are some enemies down here. I need to get my shooting kills though, or it's over. I did not think this through. Shit. I should get them. Like there's gonna be like an okay amount of enemies, but I don't know how many. Fuck, I don't know how many I need. I may have to redo like a large section of the game if I don't have enough by the end of the game. I had not popped the trophy for my 75 shooting kills, meaning that the requirement for the 10-star run had not yet been met. Not only this, but the two abstract daddies on the second floor of the hotel were also proving a struggle to avoid taking damage from. Got this. It missed! It missed! What the fuck? Tried and true strap, tried and true strap. Turned around. God, too close. I got too close. Can I hit him? That's it. That's fucking GG. How do I do that? How do I get through there? I just have to run past. Right, you know, that's the strap. Here we go. Maybe it despawned anyway. It despawned anyway. Okay, I don't know why that happened. I really don't. But I'm not going to complain. After progressing far enough through the hotel, I am able to end the game and finish the run. But before I do so, I kill the last 3 enemies as a last ditch attempt to get the kills requirement. But I had no luck. I quickly grab the Book of Crimson Ceremony and start the dog ending, completing the run and popping 3 trophies. Dog ending. I don't think that's the 10-star run, but let's go. This is a great ending though, I can't lie. I forgot about the music. Oh yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, that's not up. 20 damage over the... Okay, that's playing on the edge for the save requirement. It all makes sense now for the dog ending. Okay. Yeah, I have to do that again. 57 shooting kills and 20 damage over... Damage is fine. I could just reload my save and do that, but like, that's a good amount of kills. Fuck. Besides that, everything's perfect though. Like, that's fine. 2 hours, 4 minutes. Time is not an issue, so I can spend that time getting those kills. I decided in a moment of desperation to reload my save before Abstract Daddy and return back through the labyrinth to try and rack up enough of my remaining kills, but it was all for nothing. I've reloaded the save once more and used the blue gem again on the pier and for the last time before using the videotape in the hotel to unlock the UFO ending and pop its respective trophy. So I didn't walk out of the attempt completely empty-handed. I fucking got him. Give me my trophy. Hand it over. Never to be heard from again. For the UFO ending. Shame I didn't get 10-star on, but it is what it is. I don't care that much. You must be asking yourself, how can someone experience all this bullshit and frustration and still have the motivation to keep playing and doing attempts? That's the neat part. I didn't. After counting the amount of fighting kills I would need by rewatching my recordings, being a total of 28, I eventually returned to the game at the start of the new year, 2026, to finally finish what I started. Reloading my save from the hospital, I immediately got to work, learning from my mistake, and focusing my time on the streets of Silent Hill solely on the shooting kills, as they are easily significantly more tedious than the fighting kills, and knocking them out before the next save was absolutely imperative. After grinding a total of 52 minutes on the streets alone, Oh, okay, I got it. Keep your distance. Oh my god. I got that way sooner than I thought. Oh my god. I did not expect that. Holy shit. Okay. One trophy remains. One trophy remains. Just a 10-star run. This is it. Do or die. Easy peasy. This was it. I just had to beeline it to my next save, killing every enemy that gets in my way, not forgetting to pick up the obsidian goblet and great knife on the way there, successfully making it to my true final save of the run. Abstract Daddy was defeated once again with no damage taken easily, but my Eddie run was poor and I took an absurd amount of damage. Despite my rapidly declining confidence in the run, I pressed forward anyway, setting up a timer to track how well I do on my boat section instead of using the trophy, beating it with only around 10 seconds to spare. I make my way through the hotel, killing both Abstract Daddies without taking damage, although unfortunately I took some really unlucky hits from the mannequins around the area that very rarely ever have an opportunity to attack. Is the player. This is where these two spawn in. I think they despawn once I go in here. That's so unlucky. I've never been hit. Never been hit there before. It's not going how I want it to go. This is especially interesting timing, as their first movement animation, which I have never seen doing damage until now, hit me. Finishing the final puzzle of the hotel, I watched the videotape, pick up the Book of Crimson Ceremony once again, and end the game. Skip, skip, skip. Oh fuck, too much damage. Oh my god. That's everything else but damage. Fuck. Fuck again, bro. What was my time though? Oh, I had so much time. 2 hours 17. Oh my god. Plenty of items. Oh my. Okay. Oh no, I had plenty of kills. I had more than enough kills. I didn't need to go back. My boat time was good. Yep. Saves all the endings. Yep. Too much. Just 61 points of damage. I need to do that again, but take less damage. That's okay. That's doable. That's doable. A little annoying, but doable. Immediately, I reloaded the save, determined to finish the run that very day. And after filling Abstract Daddy 4 times in a row, I finally continue on and refight Eddie again. I want you to just watch how the fight goes. Get my grit knife. Okay, my hits, thanks. I can't say. Nice. Oh, that's huge. Oh shit. Bro, that was like, it could not have gone any better than that. That was unfucking real. I don't think I've ever killed him that quickly. Ever. And I've played this game like 11 times. Genuinely. Oh my god. We've done it. We've fucking done it. As long as I don't fuck up the boat section, gonna get my timer out. I'm good. Like, that's it. It's not getting any fucking better than that. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Clipped. Thank you. I might have overshot it a little, but no, actually, I think that's better than last time. Maybe I need to move left a little, but I should be completely fine. I just need to keep moving fast as I can. I overshot it. I have to play this unbelievably well to not mess this up. Okay, making good time here, making good time. I'm gonna turn a little because I'm not confident that I'm gonna... Yeah. Come on. Don't fuck it up, don't fuck it up, don't fuck it up, don't fuck it up. Please, 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 please. Okay, I made it by like the fucking skin of my teeth. Oh my god, like genuinely I had like 3 seconds left. Oh, I overshot it slightly, but oh fuck, I saved it, I saved it, I saved it, I saved it. Oh my god. My heart's fucking, oh my heart's going, my heart's going. Fuck, bro. Fuck. Oh my god. Oh my god. I need a fucking second. Oh my god. I did it. That's the run. After all this time, all this struggle, the platinum is finally within my reach. Or that's what I was thinking. I've got a strap, which is very simple, and I didn't think of it the first fucking like 8 times I did this. Just shoot them. Gonna kick it just in case. Make sure it's dead, 100%. Fuck! No, we're good, we're good. That's fucking bad, bro. That's so bad, that's so bad, that's so bad, that's so bad, that's so bad. We should be okay. Like... Just run past. If I can. Bro. I fucked it so hard, bro. I fucked it so hard. I died? Bro. Nah. It didn't fucking... Oh my god. I'm so over this fucking game. I'm so over it. I just want to be done. I'm never getting that fucking Eddie run to be perfect ever again, bro. It's so over. Oh my god, I've been here all fucking day. Oh, whatever. Whatever, bro. It's fucking fine. I'll just do it again. I'm upset. I'm gonna try not to get tilted though. I'm gonna stay positive. I'm not gonna get tilted, and I'm not gonna fuck up again. That was so unlucky though. Oh my god. Devastating. Fuck. Fuck. I fucked up majorly. I could have backed up more to not get hit, or I could have used my brain for a second to heal, but no. I threw my greatest attempt away in a matter of seconds. But that won't stop me. I'm too close to give up. Abstract Daddy dies quickly again, but this time Eddie somehow broke out of the first phase stun lock and hit me a few times. And even regardless, the second phase was a bad run where I got shot instantly, leading me to just restart. My next Eddie fight was pitiful, and I died to him once again. Come on. There's no way you fucking stop me. Oh! What? I died! Oh my god. Oh my god, whatever. We try again. I didn't, like, my fucking controller wasn't vibrating. It's supposed to vibrate. The next run, however, Abstract Daddy, dead. Eddie, despite getting shot once and punched a few more, it was better than most of my attempts and I was willing to continue. Boat section, lined it up perfectly and beat it with almost 20 whole seconds to spare. Entering the hotel and finding the Abstract Daddies once again, however. I don't even get it, like, immediately after finishing the run, I have to go pick up a special item in New Game Plus, but that takes like 10 minutes to get to, so it's not bad. It didn't! 2 shots, it didn't go down. What? Bro. They don't do enough damage for me to reset. Like, I'm okay. But I don't know what to do now. I don't know what to do now. Because it didn't die. Why didn't it go down? It's consistently went down after 2 shots every time. I'm at a fucking loss for words. Like, I don't know how or I didn't miss. Like, I fucking shot him squad. I heard the impact noise. At least I think I did. Oh, Jesus. Bro. I've still got a chance. They're not at the door, so I think I could be able to kill them. Or at least one of them. Maybe I can get past. We'll find out. Okay. Okay, we're okay. We're okay. It was only the one. I just need to keep my distance. Like, now it's fine? Like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Well, now we're in the clear, but like, why the fuck? It's like, you see what I mean? Like, it's so scary because it's so inconsistent. Like so many other the scary parts of this game, it's just, you can never tell what's gonna happen. And now I'm pretty fucking unsure if I'm gonna get the trophy or not, or get the 10-star or not, like, because I took that damage. To my surprise, I only took 1 hit from that, but I was still worried I was over the damage threshold. I make my way through the hotel, not forgetting to once again pick up the final special item, and ended the run. Just give it to me. Please. Debatably. What does that mean? Whatever. Skip. Just give it to me. 347 on the damage? That's so much less. I had 560. 347. There's no way I took like 300 damage against Eddie. Or like fucking... Bro, this is the run. I got hit. He punched me like 5 times and he got a revolver shot on me. And then I got hit by an abstract daddy. In the hotel. Once. I'm happy. Don't get me wrong. That's the run. That's it. It's over. Oh my god. Oh my... oh my god, I'm so fucking happy. Oh my god. But he does that much fucking damage? That's unfucking real. You fuck up on Eddie, that's it, bro. That's it. I think I did. My original 10-star run for like a comparison real quick before we get the final trophy. Because I am curious. Results screen. Slow that up. Yeah, I fucked up. Damage I was fine on because I see it as shooting kills. I need 75. That 57 is after killing every enemy in the final areas of the game after my last save. Because I didn't go and grind it, but I thought I would have enough enemies. I did not. You have to grind the shooting kills in the streets of Silent Hill, or you're just fucked. But yeah, that's it. That's it. Now all I have to do, new game, main scenario. Fucking doesn't matter what difficulty, because I'm not getting any combat or puzzles. Oh, and now we just beeline it to our trophy. It's over. It's done. All I have to do now is run to the area at the start of the game to pick up the green hyper spray. I would like to play it again. Any excuse, you know. This is it. There it is, the green hyper spray. Or at least I think it should be. Trophy. Hand it over. Slide it in. Slide it in. You know what? I think because I loaded my completed save, my other completed save, oh my god. One final fuck up. I loaded my other completed save. I just need to, I haven't completely fucked up. I just need to reload the fucking other one, but because I reloaded that, that's the one it registered as the most recently completed. So I need to reload my actual results screen instead of the one that was failed. One final fuck up for the road. Well, there we go. Reloaded. Now I need to do the running back again. But, you know, it's a shame. But anyway, we've made it back. Why isn't it green? Maybe it'll pop anyway. Got the hyper spray. Let's see. Oh, there it is. Who needs a gun? And she would be proud. She will be proud. That's for you, Mary. Oh, it's over. And I get my awesome new weapon that I'm never going to use because I'm never going to play this game again. Yo! Oh, that's it. That's it. We're done. We're done. Oh. So, was it worth it? I would say, if you've properly patched your game and plan things a little better to not fuck yourself over like I did, then yes, it is. It is still in the list of one of my all-time favorite games, and despite it all, it was fun to revisit. And again, it is an ultra rare platinum that I am proud to have in my collection. And I'm very excited to get the platinum trophies in all of the other Silent Hill games in the series and document my journey on this channel. I would disagree with the PSN Profiles guide, however, with the difficulty rating, as it currently rates this game at an 8 out of 10 difficulty, and in the past it used to rate it a 9 out of 10 difficulty. I personally would give this game around a 7 out of 10 difficulty. Borderline 6 if you're familiar with the game and have played it before and don't experience a lot of bugs. It's not as hard as people make it out to be. If you're not interested in trophy hunting or achievement hunting whatsoever and just want to play this game for fun, then please, for the love of God, do not play the HD collection version of Silent Hill 2. Play literally any other version and you will have a significantly better time and enjoy the game the way it was originally meant to be enjoyed. If you do wish to set off on this platinum journey yourself, I do have a few tips and tricks that I can share with you in order to make your playthrough a little bit better than mine was. First of all, this isn't completely necessary as I haven't heard of anyone losing their save files, but I would highly recommend either backing up your saves to the cloud with PlayStation Plus or on an external storage device such as a USB, as you need each separate individual save file for each of the endings in order to obtain the 10-star run. And if you don't have that, if your files get corrupted, you will have to do all of those playthroughs again, regardless if you already have those trophies. Making personal notes for your playthroughs, including an order of what to do, what items to pick up, and puzzle solutions for each difficulty will immensely help with saving time and will leave you with a lot of breathing room whenever you attempt your 10-star run. Another thing that may be useful to note for the 10-star run is that interacting with a save point, even if you don't actually save your game, will count as one at the game's ending screen. From what I assume, this happens due to the PS2, the original version of the game, and the PS3 save systems being entirely different, and due to the lack of technology to track it back then, whenever these games came out, there was no way to efficiently track it, so the game just had to rely on tracking it by simply interacting with the save points instead of actually saving your game. So do not interact with a save file on the 10-star run when you do not intend to save, as that will count as an extra save and fuck your run over. Finally, if you press left bumper, right bumper, and start on your controller, the game will immediately reset to the game's main menu, saving you a bit of time resetting a run instead of completely closing the game and reopening it again. Thank you so much for making it all the way to the end of this video. This is my first ever platinum journey I've ever documented, and I'm excited to make more videos like this, all of which will be streamed live on my Twitch channel. Link to that will be in the description if you're interested. If you have any games you'd like me to cover on this channel, please feel free to leave suggestions down below in the comments, and I may add them to my list. If you enjoyed the video, please consider liking and subscribing so I'll actually have the motivation to continue making more videos. Have a great day, and thank you again for watching.